I dropped out of school in 10th grade to go to work. I lived with my grandfamily, my other brothers and sisters, so I was the oldest. Washing dishes, cutting up lettuce, prepping, and all other things. Try to help support and have more income.
Every one of us have our own narrative about how we got from one place to another, and I guarantee you it's because of our educational opportunities that we either found or we were given.
So many people are forced into a school because it is their neighborhood school. It is a school to which they are districted. They have to go there, be it good or not so good. We know that students who live in lower socioeconomic areas tend to have failing schools that go hand in hand with that area. And that's just problematic.
Classrooms are overcrowded. There are 35 to 40 kids in a classroom.
But it's hard when you're being a parent trying to raise men. And you want them within life to be able to fend for themselves and not have to rely on the streets.
A cycle begins to form. Children whose parents don't graduate from high school are likely to drop out without a high school degree by age 20. They are more likely to have patchy employment in young adulthood and be poor as an adult. This notion isn't lost on kids. They know.
Is education important to you? Why is it important?
So I can get a good job.
Amon and his brother Trey were caught in that dangerous cycle. 6th grade was a tough year for Trey.
Everybody kept picking on people. People hitting them, pushing them.
Trey is already facing an uphill battle. Coming out of 4th grade, he and his peers in Alabama had the lowest math scores in the country. And in Alabama, only 56% of black males are graduating high school.
That affects the whole community because we need to have educated young people. That helps the economy of a community. That helps the strength of a community.
Alexia Gibbs was able to find her strength with help from the Alabama Opportunity Scholarship Fund after struggling in the school she was assigned to.
At my old school, I was bullied and I didn't feel like anyone loved me, and I would just come home and sometimes cry myself to sleep.
It's a real issue. Educators say it's a battleground of teachers and administrators, and we begin to lose focus of the students first. The Alabama Opportunity Scholarship Fund has touched the lives of thousands of students across the state, helping children like Alexia and Amon and Trey find answers. Last year, AOSF paid close to $12 million to fund scholarships in 126 schools, 36 counties, all across the state.
You always want more for your children.
No child should be given an academic death sentence because of his or her zip code.
I was in fear for back here a few years ago, and I was getting called off my jobs due to somebody jumping on them, threatening them, and doing other things that was harming them.
Mr. Newby's grandsons are now entering their 3rd year on scholarship with AOSF. They are both now in high school.
I want to be a music engineer. I mean, I'm just ready for the challenge.
I'm already proud of him as well.
He cooks for us. He teaches us how to cut the grass, and he taught us how to iron when we was little. He goes to work so he can feed us and provide for us. He's teaching us basically how to be a man, how to provide for our family.
You want them to grow up and to be able to take care of themselves, their children, to be educated to the life possibilities that are really out there.
And my 3 boys of my whole family is the first to graduate in my family. Wow.
That's what the scholarship fund's all about. We have an opportunity to lift them up, to take them from whatever their socio-demographics are and allow them to find equality and opportunity.
Opportunity. For Mr. Newby, it means more than just a better education for his boys.
I will be able to, as a grandfather, see great things I have achieved through them that I didn't achieve by being in there, seeing them walk down the aisle with their gown and cap on. But it would make me just be more tearful and joyful.
The boys have a wish for their granddad after they graduate.
I like to see him, show him he's happy, tell him thank you for everything that he's done for us.
A message from Trey's kind heart to his granddad for using opportunity to break the cycle.